Hi. I was waiting for him to say I was going to say it at the same time, but he never did.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Welcome to Chapter 2, Lesson 1. This whole chapter is about cities and industry. And this first lesson's about
On the 10 minutes?
something. So this first lesson's on immigration.
And
it's not the old immigration.
No.
This is new
the
immigration.
younger immigrations.
Right. Last year in 6th grade, immigration was from
France,
España.
England.
Old.
Old.
This is your parents' immigration. This is new. This is hip. So they're coming after the Civil War. Civil War is over. They're coming. Why now? Why after the Civil War? Why do things change?
There's a lot of stuff going on over in Europe.
Push factors.
Becomes available.
But let's go ahead and copy these notes down.
Yeah.
We're getting ahead of ourselves.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, we're not.
This
paying
is your
attention.
time.
This is yours.
It's blue finger. Copy the notes down, and then we'll meet back up right here. Ready? And now. So now you've copied it down. Let's talk about what this means.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
Let's
Let's have a chat.
Let's talk.
Gab. So 4 reasons why they're coming. 4. These reasons are going to be anytime somebody's going to a new country,
This
even today,
happens.
it's going to be the same.
Yeah, that's
Same old song.
Yep.
But first, where are they coming from? So old was from
Western Europe.
Western Europe. New,
Eastern Europe.
Eastern Europe. Eastern Europe, Central Europe, and a few kind of outliers.
Yeah, that area.
But when we say Eastern Europe, we're talking about we got your
Bulgaria.
Bulgarias,
Romania.
your Romanias, your Russias, your Floridas.
Yeah.
But Hungary, Italy, Poland, Russia.
Thirsty.
Yeah, that hurts every time. My people are from Hungary, and we never get tired of that joke.
Yeah.
But the outliers would be like Ireland. Is Ireland in Eastern Europe?
No.
China. Is China in Eastern Europe? No. So China, Ireland, and then the Eastern Europe. And Italy. Italy is what? South Europe.
Yeah, Central-ish.
South Central-ish.
Yeah.
The boot.
Yeah, it's a
That's where they're coming from. And they're coming from those areas because those areas have some push factors.
problems.
Things are pushing them out.
Stuff.
And America has some pull. We actually use those terms, push and pull. Push
Push
means
yeah.
it's kicking you out. Pull means it's why would you go there?
Oh, because there's a swimming pool. It's
Right.
nice.
And someone might push you in this pool.
Yeah.
So Italy has some problems with the La Cosa Nostra mafia. Russia has people who are Jewish being kicked out by the Tsar.
Just did a video on that.
So that's the push stuff. That's why they're going from those areas. But also what's pulling them in here is we have this whole chapter is all about industries and businesses and money. And so things are pulling them in.
Jobs. There are people in here.
He's got to sit down.
Yep.
Him.
That kid.
So that's what's pulling them in is jobs, stuff like that. So HEAR. Do you hear what I hear? Hope for opportunity. A better life.
Yeah. People
means-
wanted that.
Yeah. They still
Better
do.
than their kids.
They still do.
They wanted better for their kids.
Yeah.
Better.
I want a better life for my kids.
Yeah. Me too.
Hope for opportunity, end to oppression. Better life. You're trying to leave where you're from, probably because you're poor. So people who are from Ireland, they had their land mostly owned by the English,
Oh,
and so they
Bad
need
people.
to go find some new land, to have new opportunities, because they were kind of cut out from opportunities in Ireland.
And there was land in the United States.
There was a
And
land.
they couldn't believe that there was land.
We've talked about that. That was last chapter.
Yeah.
All this land.
All this land.
It costs nothing except some lives
Yeah.
and some ways of life. So, hope for opportunity, a better life. Many of them are leaving overcrowded cities. Europe has a problem with overcrowding, poverty, and they're coming here to escape also from oppression.
Oppression.
So maybe the government is oppressive, that's the E, H-E. Their government is oppressing them because of their religion, because of their ethnicity.
Oppression
so
is like pushing
press.
down, pressing.
Oppression, like you're hurting somebody, holding them down.
Yep.
In Ireland, it would be the Protestant English oppressing the Irish Catholics. There's a civil war happening in China, and if you're on the wrong side of that, or if you're caught in the middle of it, that's a form of oppression as well.
Get out.
Yeah. And then the third reason is,
Adventure again.
yeah, nut jobs.
Woo-hoo!
Like back in lesson 1
Yeah.
from last chapter. Just sometimes there's always a nut job who just feels kind of bored and,
Crazy.
yeah, wants to go to Mars,
A lot of men.
wants to go out west.
Cleveland.
So people who have wealth, and sometimes they're just bored by their wealth and they want to go someplace where it's exciting.
And the last one, religion, which you talked about a few moments
Right.
ago
So
with the oppression.
in the case of like the English Protestant versus the Irish Catholics, that could be interpreted as it's ethnic, English versus Irish. It's religious, Protestant versus Catholic.
And Russia.
I'm going to snap my fingers right now for some reason. No reason at all. Just did it. Anyway, so they're fleeing discrimination, cruel treatment. Sometimes it's conscription. Conscription is where you're forced to serve in the military because of your religion or your ethnic group. So they're coming for all these reasons. H-E-A-R.
Air.
Do you hear what I hear? All right. So write down your questions on the left-hand side. Any thoughts you've got? Any connections you've got to your own life? If you know why your family came,
Comments.
comment, thoughts.
We'd like to hear it.
Click subscribe right here or right here. If you want more videos, click that. There's nothing there.
Mr. Knorr.